He was looking into his phone and just then feeling that soft wind blowing past him, he senses her. Her sweet feminine scent engulfs his senses as he looked up to see her there before his eyes. Nandini was shocked on finding the same stranger. She was definitely frustrated as she clutches her purse and turned another side facing her back to him. Kunal was more than happy to see his lady love there beside him. He started to gaze her. She was wearing yellow sari just like that day, enhancing her beauty. Her silky hair fallen on her back, hiding her everything from him. As they teased her soft cheeks, she tucked them behind her ear. Her fingertips teased her dangling earrings in ears, making her look even more beautiful. There was a small smile on his face, just watching her continuously. When he realized he has to confess her about his feelings. Also he felt, this is the right moment for him, he will just propose her for marriage. Nandini. He again called her from behind just like that day. She was definitely curious to know now that how does he knew her name and who the hell he is? Thinking so, she turned around furiously, her angry hazels left him startled. He stutters for a while seeing her giving him angry looks. How do you know my name? And who are you? Kunal composed himself knowing this is now or never situation for him. He forwarded his hand for handshake. Hi, I am Kunal Oberoi, MD of Oberoi Industries. Nandini clearly ignored his forwarded hand, making him offended, though he didn't mind, but he continued his taking, much to her irritation. While watching your dance that day, the children charity program, I fell in love with you. Now this came as a shock for her. She watched him with her eyes and mouth wide open, which actually left Kunal smiling on her expressions. Excuse me, I thought you are a decent person, but looked like my assumption were wrong. Finally she spoke as she mistook his intentions. Ignoring her taunts, he continued, my parents are behind me for marriage. Breaking him in middle, she again gives a taunt, so you are behind me now. They wanted me to settle down and finally I found you. He continued. Don't you have manners, mister? Proposing the alone girl like this in the lift, she crossed her hands on her chest, giving him a look. If you can tell me your favorite place, we can go there for our first date. Nandini was irritated now with his constant nagging, his irritating talks. Kunal could see her getting irritated by his talks, but he wouldn't give up. I really started to love you, Nandini, and I wanted to marry you. Before she could answer him back, the lift got stuck and lights went off, scaring the hell out of her. Nandini was real scared as the lights went off, making the lift stuck in between two floors. This made loud sound, and her heart thudded loudly in the silent atmosphere. Next, she felt past memories rushing down on her with such a force. She closed her eyes trying to wipe off those memories which had left a deep scar on her. Nandini, are you okay? Kunal calls out as he could only able to see her dark shadow in the dark. She was shivering so badly, he caught the sight of her. Nandini, he again called, placing his hand on her shoulder, and next moment she dashed onto his chest since he was the only one to save herself from those scary shadows of past. Nandini, he whispered, shocked by her sudden hug. He was contemplating whether to hug her back, knowing about their previous encounter and how he had scared her with his advances. He stopped himself, his hands in the air, making a fist to control the urge to hug her. Nandini, he whispered again to make sure she was fine, but she was shivering intensely, accompanied by soft muffled sounds of pain. She was mumbling something, lost in another world. Without holding back any longer, he wrapped his arms around her back, engulfing her shivering form in his secure embrace. She let out a deep cry, which worried him. I'm so scared, she mumbled between her sobs. Finally hearing her voice gave him a little relief. It's okay, nothing will happen, he reassured her, rubbing her back to soothe her. She was a little calmer now, still buried in his chest. With one hand, he switched on the battery of his cell phone while the other continued to hold her protectively. Nandini, you can let go now, he whispered softly near her ear, patting her head. She was snuggling in his arms like a baby, not ready to leave him. Hearing him, she came back to her senses and let go of him instantly. As she slowly opened her eyes, she let out a relieved breath upon seeing the dim light in the lift. Still, it felt suffocating within those four walls, as if they were closing in on her. Are you feeling all right now? He asked, genuinely concerned for her. She simply nodded silently, wiping the sweat off her face with her sari corner. Just then, the lights came on, and the lift started moving. He watched her endlessly, still worried to see her scared like that, wanting to hold her in his arms but unable to do so. He sighed in frustration. Soon, the lift reached the ground floor, and both got out. Nandini was the first to leave, practically running from there. Kunal just kept watching her run away from him yet again. The next day, he sent beautiful flowers to his lady love, but she promptly sent them back as soon as they arrived at her door. On another morning, he stood below her balcony, eagerly awaiting her response, having sent her favorite red roses. Nandini smiled as she sniffed the fragrance of her favorite flowers, but then realization dawned on her. Frustrated, she threw the flowers at him, twisted her lips in annoyance, and dashed back inside. Kunal was dumbstruck at first, but then, upon remembering her cute pouting face, his anger melted away. He chuckled before heading back to his car, even more determined to win over his lady love's heart. Kunal stepped out of his Mercedes at the desired venue. It was his friend's wedding reception, and he was obliged to attend since he couldn't make it to the wedding ceremony. As soon as he entered the hall, girls gaped at him with open mouths, a few let out high sighs, while others held their breath. Ignoring all the attention, he made his way to the stage to congratulate the couple and meet his friend. However, there he got a pleasant surprise. To be continued.